Hey everybody, and September is over? Are are you sure? Nah, I don't believe you. So, I've had some things going on, the type of things that are written in capital letters in my script. I'll save you the not great things, but do understand there are some not great things. And instead I'll focus on the best thing. We have house. It was very interesting by the end. Literally the night before closing, through no fault of our own, or even the seller, we had one of those "I've never seen this before in the entirety of my career" situations. Our realtor kicked total butt and fought to get it all sorted out, and now our house is unquestionably ours. I'm still living in current home right now, and kind of in shock about the whole thing. I haven't been packing like I should. I need to work on that. Early this month, I learned that a way to convert variable values to text output was added about a week beforehand to GB Studio, but there was no keyboard. So, I did some, I thought, clever things to make a template for people to freely use. But also, 3 other people apparently had the same idea, and so it kind of got lost in the shuffle by the time I was confident to release it. I made some posting improvements to it, and it was a good way to familiarize myself more with GB Studio version 2. But I felt like someone took direct shots at my version to promote their own at one point, and they apologized, but it still jabbed me pretty roughly. I also had a lot of trouble getting onto a team for the game jam I mentioned previously, and I eventually pieced out. Honestly, I'm pretty frazzled at the moment with said not great things, along with the state of the states right now. Hey, I don't really like him, but vote for Joe Biden. Don't do third party this time. Don't skip voting. Joe Biden is a workable problem. A continuation of Trump is not. And if you want to support Trump anyway, you can peace out for my Patreon. I don't want your money if you're going to knowingly support a white supremacist. Still here? I hope so. But seriously, if you're in the US, don't skip voting this time. Back to hopefully happier subjects. RT's in a bit of a weird spot at the moment because I still don't feel like GB Studio V2 is ready for the switchover yet. I'm going to file a bunch of feature requests and bug reports and see where that goes. But I have been poking away at assets. Bummy, Salty, Menina, and Popper now all have full 4-way sprite sets. Well, Popper's is weird, but that's because she has a DJ scratch station in front of a dance floor. Kynal also has an alternate haircut sprite set, which is going to be used if you sit in Bummy's beautician chair and persist through the rest of day 1. There's only a few characters left to sprite: Hikes Her Skirt, More Accurate Tale 7, and some of the extras, and then it's finishing up the apartments and quest lines. And I'll note it here early for supporters, but near the start of October I'm going to be offering a limited number of GBC-styled sprite animation commissions. 16x16 short ones, like Rulent Tower, 16x32 tall ones, and some variations and extra features. If you're interested, DM me and I can note you early with the base prices and rules, so you can decide and nab a slot early if desired. I don't expect there to be a high demand, but I'm going to try to keep them impulse priced. One thing I almost forgot, since I'm using FaceRig again this month, and not VR chat like I planned. Whoops, beans spilled. I got to participate in the beta for Animaze, basically a remake of FaceRig. It's better in some ways, but also worse in others. A lot of customization features have gone away, it feels clunky to use, and it still doesn't have hand tracking. Also, the monetization they have planned is a little weird. I like it on a general level, but it's not as clear of a step upward as it needs to be. It sounds like they're going to make some serious adjustments to it based on feedback, so hopefully the end result will be much easier to recommend. And Hopefully I won't be squinting in one eye all the time. Seriously, do I do this all the time in real life and no one tells me? Anyway, on to our awesome supporters! First, our superb synth, Soapfox, who has their own game in the works, Petrichor, that's at lamp-lighter.itch.io. Then the ever wonderful Jessica Bumpus, followed by my good friend and entirely anonymous A Kitty. Then there's longtime supporter Dark Dekumon, and newest to the audience, but with a stage front seat saved just for them, is Foxers the Prey. Thank you to all of you. And now, it's time Wait, what are you all doing here? Why are you getting closer? I don't understand. No!